All right, let's settle in for an amazing story. It's called The Keystone, and it's a tale of two worlds and the one hero who was destined to bring them together. So picture this. For what feels like forever, the Dimension Compass has been the quiet protector of this place called the Imaginarium, just humming along, keeping everything safe. But for our heroes, Pixel and Clik, that safety is, well, it's breaking apart. You can see it right there, those purple cracks starting to spread across the dome. Something is going very, very wrong. And this isn't some quiet little failure. Oh no. The compass is cracking, and it's literally tearing their reality to pieces. Portals are just ripping open, totally unstable, and threatening to shatter their entire world. But you know, sometimes in the middle of total chaos, something unexpected happens. Through these rips in the universe, a kind of silent call goes out. And heroes from all these different dimensions start being pulled toward the center of the crisis. A very strange, totally wonderful, and completely mismatched team is about to come together. First on the scene is the runner. He's just a blur of red and white, pure energy in motion, clutching this token that's practically humming with speed. At this point, he doesn't even know why he's there, just that some instincts told him he had to run, right to this spot. And then, talk about a change of pace. A robot clunks into view. He's built from all these complex gears and Technic pieces, but you just have to look at those kind, glowing yellow eyes to know what he's all about. His real power isn't just in those big arms, it's in his heart. And the team just keeps getting weirder and more wonderful. Next, this whimsical weather creature shows up, part fluffy sheep, part storm cloud, leaving a trail of rainbows and lightning behind it. And right on its heels, you hear these ground-shaking footsteps. It's a living building. An actual skyscraper walking around on 4 massive mechanical legs. What an absolutely unbelievable group! So here's the thing. With all the portals collapsing, just going home isn't an option anymore. They're stuck. They need a new plan, something permanent. And they decide they're not just going to build a fix. They're going to build a symbol, a permanent bridge between their worlds. And this is where Clik, the team's brilliant architect, steps up. She unrolls this blueprint, and it's literally glowing with hope. It's not just a bridge, it's a true fusion. A design that would combine the solid, blocky obsidian from the Minecraft world with the smooth, interlocking railings of the Lego world. This isn't a plan to build a structure. It's a blueprint for unity itself. And this is where you see their real power. Not in what they can do alone, but what they can do together. The runner lays the track. The robot does the heavy lifting. The weather creature keeps the skies clear, and the living building, it becomes the foundation.
Time to clear the
It's like a perfect symphony of teamwork, each one playing their part. Take the runner, for example. He's laying down this track that's just a perfect blend of Minecraft's glowing redstone rails and the smooth, elegant curves of Lego tracks. He's literally paving a road built from speed and shared memory. And while all that heavy construction is going on, the weather creature is playing this super important role up above. It's chasing away all the dark, scary storm clouds and painting the sky with these cheerful rainbows and bright, blocky sunbeams. It's basically building the perfect atmosphere for hope to grow. They were so close. You could feel it. The two halves of the bridge were just about to touch, and then disaster.
Oh no, it's
A
breaking!
sound like thunder echoes as the center just gives way. The very materials of their two
Hold on,
worlds
Pixel!
seem to be rejecting each other. Oh man, the heartbreak in this moment. You can see it on their faces. The pure shock and despair. Everything they worked for, their beautiful symbol of hope, is just crumbling into the abyss. Their dream is turning into an absolute nightmare. But you know, it's often in our moments of biggest failure that we find our true calling. The answer wasn't in a blueprint. It was inside a hero who was about to finally understand his real purpose. It all comes down to Pixel. He just looks down at his own hands. One is blocky and brown, from the world of Minecraft. The other is yellow and curved, from the world of Lego. His whole life, he felt like he didn't quite belong in either world. And in this exact moment, it hits him. That wasn't his weakness, it was his destiny. He isn't from one world or the other. He is the bridge. Clik, his best friend, sees what he's thinking and she begs him, no, there has to be another way. But Pixel's response, wow, it's so powerful. He tells her, I'm not dying, I'm becoming. He understands what the bridge was missing. It wasn't just a piece of stone, it was missing a heart. And he knows with every fiber of his being that he is that heart. And so, he steps forward, right into that terrifying gap. As he does, his body just starts to light up with this incredible energy, a perfect fusion. You can see the pulsing redstone energy from his Minecraft side, and the warm, steady glow of a Lego light brick from the other. He doesn't just fill the crack, he becomes it. He transforms into the living keystone, the central piece that locks everything else perfectly into place. And his kind, smiling face remains, right there in the bricks, a permanent guardian watching over the path that he created for everyone. And because of his sacrifice, the bridge holds. The crack is sealed, and the Imaginarium is finally truly whole. Creatures from every dimension, big and small, blocky and smooth, can all walk together totally safe, united under the stars. And life doesn't just go back to the way it was. It becomes so much better. The runner now has infinite tracks to explore. The robot has a safe path to guide anyone who needs help. That living building? It's become a friendly rest stop for travelers. It's a brand new world, reborn through cooperation and one hero's incredible love. But the story doesn't quite end there, because what we've just witnessed isn't just a fantasy story. It's a reflection of something very, very real. And here comes the magic trick. The camera starts to pull back, away from this incredible bridge, through what looks like a portal, and we suddenly find ourselves in a real child's bedroom. The whole grand adventure, the danger, the sacrifice, the heroism, it all came from the mind of a creator at play. Feeling inspired by the amazing story they just imagined, the child picks up a single brick and a single figure. And as they bring them close together, their hands start to glow with that exact same creative energy that fused Pixel into the keystone, the very same power that saved the entire Imaginarium. And that really brings us to the most important point of all. That incredible power, the power to build, to connect worlds, to tell new stories, to be a hero, it's not just in the story. It's in your hands too. The build always continues. So the only real question left is, what will you create?